orange one, which
and don't feel pressured. If you don't like it, just be a man. Just say it with chest, right?
Give it a cheers. I'm hoping it's like a pina colada. That is nice now, to be fair. A lot of pineapple in that, a bit of mango.
Do you know what's interesting, right? Have another sip and think of White Monster. Because no one has actually thought about what White Monster tastes like.
That does taste like White Monster, maybe a bit more mango-y.
Yeah, so people don't realise that White Monster is a tropical flavour. They just call it White Monster. You ever notice that?
Yeah, it's just some flavour like ultra something. You're like, I don't know what's in this, just mystery chemicals.
So we're calling this the White Monster Killer.
The White Monster Killer could definitely do so, but that is banging. And as well,
but for the record, White Monster does have more caffeine. So if you're looking to prime yourself for a workout, the White Monster could potentially be better.
This has theanine though, which won't make you jittery as well.
Yeah, but sometimes when you train, you want them jitters.
Yeah.
You want to put on a Linkin Park playlist and punch your fucking front door in.
Yeah, you want to be wondering, are we going Creamfields here, or is this the gym? I mean,
yeah. So like, and I'm open about that. People are like, oh, is this great for a pre-workout? I'm like, well, technically you could have a can of C4 and have some beta-alanine and scratch your face off and have a better performance. But like, that's not the market we're going for. It's more like the podcast sitting down. The theanine would be quite nice for this environment. You know, you're about to do an edit. Last night, we jumped into like a fucking 3.5 hour edit without moving. Ordered food here, didn't move. And for that, you might want something to give you a little pick-me-up. But you're not really going to have an energy drink at 6 p.m. But it performed well, didn't it, ET? We lost 18 subscribers so far. People don't want to see us have fun. And they don't like Dubai.
Interesting. One step forward or one step backwards, a few steps forward, hopefully, with that.
No, because do you know what? And the funny thing is, my last video before we left was a clip of me saying, your content isn't about you, it's about the problems your audience facing. But I'm not going to sit in fucking Dubai and talk about a calorie deficit. You know what I mean? I've just come from Cheesecake Factory last night. So I'm like, let's have a fun vlog, let's go around, let's be interesting. People hate to see how fun. Because it reminds them like, oh, it's all right for you. We did a video yesterday, $1 meal versus $1,000 meal. Right? I had to go eat a $1 meal and I can still taste the onion, right? And fucking people, all they think about is, oh, you know, you're in Dubai, oh, you're all this shit. You're like, oh, just fuck off. But I was like, you know what? We're going to train the audience. We're going to force them to like it. We're going to make sure that they can enjoy the content.
It can be done. It can be done. I mean, going on to Neutonic still, because you had that viral video about Prime Energy or Prime Hydration that you've done. Was some of the inspiration in terms of where you wanted to take Neutonic based off, like the video, I think it has nearly 3 million views the last time I looked at it. And you dove into the ingredients in Prime, how it's actually not very good for hydration, but with building your own beverage company, was some of the inspiration, okay, here's what not to do and here's where I want to take it.
That's the third time I did that video. So the same video exists with different title and thumbnails, where basically that video originated as, are electrolytes worth the hype? But then I was thinking, okay, how can I present, who the fuck is going to want to listen to electrolytes? You know, who's going to see that title and go, oh, they're worth the hype? Fucking no one. So I was like, okay, let's look at the hydration landscape. Powerade, Gatorade. And I was like, fuck, Prime's in the hydration, you know, landscape. And I was like, but it's shit. And then I was like, there's my video. So like, it's not like the concept was new, just no one fucking cared about the other one. But even then, the way we packaged the video is what differentiated it. Like, we don't even talk about Prime. We say Logan Paul's the most profitable scam ever. This is coming off riding the wave of the crypto zoo scam, where Logan Paul allegedly conned a lot of people.
All alleged.
Allegedly. So then we got all of this stuff like coming from there. So we got this slight, Logan Paul up until about a year ago was just storming, you know, as far as his reputation in the industry. But then it's kind of tanked a bit. Don't get me wrong, the guy's amazing in WWE, but he's taken his character into, you know, like other waters. The Dylan Dennis fight didn't come off well. So we see this tarnishing reputation. I just saw an opportunity to go for it. I was like, I can, and actually the video is not so much about Prime, it's about electrolyte solutions. But we leveraged pop culture to get that. And the word scam, you know, the best titles you could put in YouTube, scam, broken, hack, these are things that really get people's like attention. So we were even filming it and I was like, I came up with the title and I shouted it at Etienne. I was like, don't let me forget that. But yeah, basically the crux of the video is just about electrolytes. So I've always been big into supplements, you know, always watch Derek for More Plates, More Dates videos, like all of this stuff. So there definitely was, one, people think it was advantageous, but two, I was like, no, I've opened myself up to scrutiny because if we get this formulation wrong, people are going to fucking come for us the same way. Because if people can see that me criticizing a formula can get you such viral growth, they're going to do the exact same back. So always open yourself up. It's like in boxing, when you throw a punch, it's the easiest time for someone to land a punch on you. So there was that. So we were meticulous with a lot of the ingredients. I actually, before telling anyone about the drink, sent the ingredients to Ben Carpenter. And I said, I'm doing a hit piece on cognizin. Can you do your research? And he came back. He was like, oh, it's actually all right. He's like, you're going to struggle to find an angle here. I was like, thank God I'm putting it in a drink. So like, yeah, I've always been big in that education space. But even better yet, right? Let's say new evidence emerges or whatever, and someone says, oh, James, Panax ginseng has just been shown in a meta-analysis to not benefit cognition in any way. I would actually probably just do a post and go, hey guys, we've realized this compound doesn't do anything. We've got 300,000 cans left of stock. We're going to run them out. Then we're going to change the formulation, which I don't understand why Prime didn't just do that. So their biggest critiques were the sodium potassium levels were out, that they used coconut water, and the BCAAs are probably just a waste of money. But they should have just said, hey, we still want to be the number one hydration beverage. We still want to support the UFC. We still want to support these sports teams. We're going to remake our formula whilst maintaining the taste. They could have come out as heroes. The Prime Energy, they got scrutinized for having 200 milligrams of caffeine in a can, which shouldn't have really been an issue. And then they actually brought out 110 and 120 milligram cans in territories where they can't have that density of caffeine in it. So like they faced some unfair scrutiny on the side that was fine, and they got, ripped apart on the other side of things. So Logan Paul called Derek a virgin, and he did a fucking nearly 3-hour teardown of the drink. Like, don't call people that are smarter than you virgins.